Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. San Francisco hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Phil Niekro is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch coming, here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now a swing and a fly ball. In comes Murphy, but this will land untouched. No outs, nobody on. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Albies backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Digging in now, Monty Irvin. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Murphy, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants on top, 2-0. Juan Marichal is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
1-0.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Ball one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
The 1-1 home. Is a slider that misses below the zone. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. And at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. First offering on its way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home.
Count is 2-1.
Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope.
3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Orlando Cepeda. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Almost clipped the inside with the knuckleball, but taken for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 delivery. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Marichal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Matthews is under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 2 and the Braves 0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Fred McGriff. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Marichal, a former Dodger. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
In now, Dale Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average for him at 267 on the year, 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1, fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0.
Ball two. 2 balls, no.
Runners on first with one down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tyler Flowers, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Irvin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting it, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Marichal comes set. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Williams waits on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Not an easy thing to do to hit the knuckleball, but this guy had to be sitting on it, was able to get a first pitch knuckleball, and he didn't miss it. He crushed it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
Now back, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Ready for another chance, Willie McCovey. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCovey is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Into the box, Monty Irvin. As he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Over to Albies, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Williams.
Into the box now, Matt Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Orlando Cepeda, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Cepeda, a native of Puerto Rico. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. This is foul right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 3 and the Braves nothing. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Phil Niekro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 13.
Not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Albies hits a little over the 270 mark. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Go!
To the plate now, Chipper Jones, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. From the stretch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A bullet to first base.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Acuna ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
At the plate now, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Two and 2. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Giants out in front here, 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Hit in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Marichal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. Murphy's on his horse. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Standing in, Dale Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dale Murphy.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Phil Niekro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Grounded weakly toward third, reined in, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
At the plate, Willie McCovey is off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch, hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Monty Irvin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up 3-2. And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now.
Waiting up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuña.
Ready with the first pitch.
Jr.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And now a pitch on the way. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Lifted into center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail 3-2. Ready once again, Matt Williams. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Matt Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. Murphy's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Orlando Cepeda.
Striding in once again, Orlando Cepeda. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie.
First pitch on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
This is in the air to left. Irvin is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
the batter, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Dale Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Fouled off. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Juan Marichal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 3-2.
7th inning, correct.
Trevor Cahill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Cahill.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now batting, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You got a full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Phil Niekro. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Atlanta. Still a 3-2 ball game. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Flores.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 0-1.
0-1.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Full count. 3-2.
And he popped him up. Matthews in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a cut fastball that cuts in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Monty Irvin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 on its way. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Gone! Monty Irvin has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The third baseman, Matt.
Into the box, Matt Williams. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest. They're closing the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Luke Jackson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. In for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit hard towards center. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Crawford.
Standing in now, Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Will Clark will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Will Clark.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1 on its way.
That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Outside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 6-2. Reyes Maranta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Chipper Jones is on deck. .30 pitch.
Hey! Counted 3-1. Count full.
Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Chipper Jones. First offering on its way. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. To second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Braves go down quietly. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ready with the 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Murphy is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Stepping in, Willie McCovey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
At the plate, Monty Irvin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. O'Day has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Matthews camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Now at the plate, Matt Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Orlando Cepeda, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Giants on top, 6-2. Marlene Garcia, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Marlene Garcia.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Fred McGriff. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Yastrzemski is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bouncer up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
6-2, the final total today. The San Francisco Giants crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Juan Marichal gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Phil Niekro takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.